Hello everybody and welcome to another part of Dragon Age Origins. The last part I think was a little bit short, so this one should actually be up to its usual length. I'm actually in Haven right now, and I'm going to be completing the 3 quests that are in Haven. Doesn't seem like I can call my mount in here actually. So the first one is I've got to give Minerve an item to research, which we know that we have a few of them. Well, at least I did have, unless I sold them. So we've got to somehow try and find our way round to her, which for some reason I'm going the very long way. So I should go back. I've also got to talk to all of the people in my party, and hopefully when we've completed them I'll go back into the hinterlands and I'm going to try and go through the quests sort of in a more methodical kind of way instead of just diving around all over the place, excited about the exploration and stuff that the game can offer me. Which, of course, there's nothing wrong with that, but at the end of the day, I need to complete things, and jumping from one side to the other side to the other side to the next side is not really completing them in the most efficient way possible. I didn't actually realise that V thing, when it does that and it does that ring sound, I didn't realise there was actually more to it than that. Where is that going? Know thy enemy. Some items recovered in battle may later be worth studying. Oh, I'm going to the completely wrong place, I think, aren't I?
Your kind killed the most holy.
Lies. Your kind let her die.
Shut your mouth, mage!
Enough!
Knight Captain.
That is not my title. We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
And what does that mean, exactly?
Back already, Chancellor. Haven't you done enough?
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition and its herald will restore order as you've promised.
Of course you are. Back to your duties, all of you.
Well, that was slightly unexpected. I wasn't really expecting that to occur. I was just running around. I just decided that I would complete the quests on my own time, sort of thing. Then get back into Hinterlands and continue with the video. But that I wasn't expecting to occur. So let's talk to Cullen and see what's going on.
Mages and Templars were already at war. Now they're blaming each other for the Divine's death.
Which is why we require a proper authority to guide them back to order.
Who? You? Random clerics who weren't important enough to be at the Conclave?
The Rebel Inquisition and its so-called Herald of Andraste? I think not.
If the proper authority hadn't completely failed, the Conclave wouldn't have been needed.
So you suggest I blame the Chantry and exalt a murderer? What of justice?
That won't help restore order in the here and now.
Order will never be restored so long as this rebellion is allowed to fester.
I'll make sure they see reason in Valroyo.
I pray you're right.
Okay, so I think that may have been part of the story mission, but I'm not entirely sure. It was all a bit unexpected. That sort of popped up out in the middle of nowhere, really. What I'm going to do is just complete these next couple of quests, and then I will be back in the Hinterlands. Okay guys, so I've just finished a couple of quests in the Haven. I'm still there. I'm going to be going into the War Council now because I believe it's part of the story. So I thought we might continue that. Just a side note, I was informed that I should probably put up graphic settings of the mesh so the hair doesn't look so plasticky, but I forgot to do that before I come into this. So this episode they're probably still going to have plastic hair, but next time, hopefully if I remember, I'll increase the graphics and they won't look so fake, should we say. Okay, so what's this about then? Operations. You now have access to missions. Mission operations take time and bring the Inquisition resources and rewards. Only one mission per advisor can be active at a time. Some missions have a preferred type which results in less time required when undertaken by the associated advisor. Missions may also provide different rewards depending on which advisor completes them. Okay. So endurance training for a soldier, developing Keenan's inquisitive mind.
Has nothing to do with fairness. We simply can't accommodate
It's
them
got to
when
be
they bring that many servants.
connections, I think, isn't it?
I will speak to the Duchess. She can be reasoned with, after a fashion.
Training in the fine arts of persuasion. Right, so I can acquire any of these, can I? I see, okay. Well, this is quite interesting. Right, so nobility knowledge, 50% XP for each codex entry. Pay the Inquisition 10% more for items sold, okay. 10% discount on goods. Purchase or shipment of rare and valuable raw materials for crafting. And we've already got reduces by 5% time it takes for Josephine to complete operations. Okay, so I think that 50% for each codex entry would be quite nice. So we'll do that. The power thing, what's the power thing? Ah, I see, there was another one there, I didn't see that. Can't do them anyway. But that's because I've only got 1 point, which I've just spent. Okay. See, I'm not 100% sure what I'm meant to be doing here, but I've stuck with this side first of all, didn't I? The Kingdom of Ferelden. So I'm going to go with that again. I see, okay. I think we'll get Cullen and his soldiers to build the watchtowers. I see, so we've got 47 minutes and then they'll be bought. Okay, I quite like this actually, that there's time, like game time takes up getting things built and stuff like that. Okay, so we've got quite a few things here actually. Rescue soldiers. I think secrets will be good for that one. So this is a new mission, okay. The missing soldiers have been found in a bog called the Fallow Mire. They are being held hostage by Avar, whose demand to meet the Herald of Andraste if the Inquisition wants to see its people alive again. Okay, let's accept it. And we won't venture forth quite yet. Let's gather coin about as well. I see, so we can do a few different things.
Let us begin.
Alright, so that was a mission that we took there. These two things are just ongoing things that will just improve the situation generally. Scout the hinterlands, completed secrets. So we've done that one, we've already scouted that area. So we can scout them. I think I'm going to leave that for now. Okay, right, I've done that. So what I need to do now is fast travel, I believe, back to the hinterlands. We've actually unlocked the Fallow Mire. somehow I've got to travel back there. I think there's a stone that I need to use to travel back there. So I'll travel back there, guys, and then I will continue with the video. Okay, guys, I'm back in Hinterlands, and I am now going to go south where we were before when we was against that rift, and the level 8 creatures come out of it and nearly wiped me out at the original time. I'm going to go there and see if I can close it up this time with full health potions. I didn't actually realise there was so much in this game, actually, and the more I play it, the more and more I'm finding of various things to try and deal with and complete, and I've got to pick up all the elf roots I can because that will help me to improve my potions and stuff, so there's a lot to it. Right, let's close it quickly. Don't know why I had to disrupt it twice on that time, but oh well. Dealt with that one now. What is this through here? Is this a new area? Oh, that takes me to the world map. Okay, so that's going to be going down to the fallow mire. So that's good to know. At least we got to the bottom of where we can go. There, let's go look at this in the elements quest to the west. Oh, bit of loot here. I'm also going to have to be aware of my my gear, and I'm going to have to try and sort out my inventory, I think, and sell everything that's not required. And put all of the best stuff on my guys, because I have picked up a few things that I think could probably improve them. So what do I have to do with this quest in the Hinterlands then now? Apostate mages have supply caches hidden in the area. The supply could help protect refugees from the elements. Okay. Let's open that quest up and set it as active so we can easily find where we've got to go. So we're in one location now, so we've just got to find the cache, I guess. Ah, here we go.
This must be one of the supply caches Recruit Whittle wished us to find.
It looks as though it's going to be another thing where I put them all down and I have to go back to the war table and get somebody to spend an hour to 40 something minutes establishing that connection. So at least I'm sort of getting the hang of it now and understanding a bit more about what needs to be done. Oh, what's this doing here?
You could stay with the miller and his wife if I had to leave.
What nonsense
Can't
are you
talk to him for
going
some
on
reason.
about?
Where do you think you're going, Father?
Right, we've got to get over there somehow. It's can't go round that way, so we're going to have to go a long way around the mountain. Ah, looks like everyone else has leveled up. Don't know when that happened. Must have been when we was fighting that rift. Right then, Cassandra, let's see. So you use a weapon and shields, that's okay, but you can also be Battle Master and Vanguard. Right, let's see. What is this one? Hook to chain a lot of muscle, you drag your target into arm's reach. Okay. Not too much of a fan of that one, I don't think. What are these ones? You taunt all nearby enemies with a shouted challenge, gaining extra guard for each enemy affected. That could be quite good, a bit of extra defense. Or your shout carries across the battlefield, taunting a targeted enemy and improving your guard. Okay, let's go for that one, which I already have. Oh, I already got it, that's okay then. Actually, was it down here, I think? There was a route that I was going to take that I thought I was going to try and unlock something. Guard for each enemy nearby. You accept blows meant for allies, taking a portion of the damage. Takes a lot of damage, but that's not necessarily going to be a good thing. Because she doesn't survive very easily at the best of times. Alright, so we've got Shield Wall and Payback Strike. What is this? You fight all the harder when you're hurting, gaining stamina when you lose health. Your expertise with the shield protects you against ranged attacks from the front. Or more Constitution, less likely to be staggered when hit from the front. Can't unlock that ability? What's wrong with this? Have I already spent the points? It looks like I already... Oh, I see. I clicked it, so therefore it didn't work. Right, let me go back to this. Come on. And we want to use damage reduction there. Right. Man, that was a lot harder than it was. I think the menus are a little bit dodgy in this game, unless it's just me, I don't know. I think I want to continue down the fire route with this guy. So we've got this Immolate, we improved it with Wildfire. What is this one here? You ignite an enemy with searing pain and send them fleeing in panic. That just affects one enemy. Passively though, after you land a critical hit, your next spell cast doesn't trigger a cooldown. I think that's an essential actually, because the mage finds it difficult sometimes to cast spells all the time. And Varric, my good sir, you are a bowman. What do you have available? You've got a slightly different route, I believe, to me. Requires a bow. Does that require a bow or a crossbow? Pincushion. If the first arrow doesn't kill them, 10th might, each consecutive hit with a bow attack does progressively more damage to the target. That's really nice, actually. See, I went that route there, so I've gone for a bit of speed, but we're all going to end up at the same point eventually anyway. So if he goes for that, that should improve him. Right, let's continue on around and try and put these marks down. It's called a horse. Come on, mount. That's it, get over the rocks. Are there going to be enemies around this area? I feel there may well be. There's a secret place by the looks of it, perhaps. Let's have a little look.
Seeker, you initially believed our Herald of Andraste was involved in the attack on the Conclave, yes?
I did. The evidence seemed damning, given the lack of an...
Sorry, Cassandra, I didn't mean to cut you off there in full stride, but I needed to advance here. Oh, okay. Very interesting. There's a loot chest and this nice little spell ward, which Solace may be able to get through.
They fear the appearance of weakness.
The truth is more important than my reputation. And anyone wishing to accuse me of weakness is welcome to try.
God, let's fire damage it. Oh, look at that. Drakestone. Oh, yes. A nice rare material. Looks like there could be a rift in here. Let's bring back my good friend Mahanon, who has for some reason decided to turn himself into a stealth again. He also put poison on, but didn't use it. I like Solace, always giving us a nice shield for us to defend ourselves with. And doing that amazing fire blast attack. Man, there's lots of it around here. Drakestone. Want to get as much of it as we possibly can because it could be good. I realised when making the potions that actually, yeah, it's very, very useful to go around picking up as many of these things as possible. So I will be skipping less and less of them. Okay guys, I think I'm going to call that the end of the video there. I will be having another video going up tomorrow as usual, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.